Hello everyone, in this tutorial I will show you how to get started with game development using OGRE 3D. This tutorial will only show you how to get and set up the things you need in order to start developing OGRE based projects. You're going to need two things, an IDE and the OGRE 3D SDK. Let's start with the IDE. The IDE I personally recommend is the Express edition of Microsoft Visual Studio 2010. It includes all the stuff you'll need and it's easy to use and completely free. In order to get it, you need to go to this website and click on Microsoft Visual C++ 2010 Express. Then select the language you prefer from the drop-down menu and the download should start. Wait for it to finish downloading and run the file. The installer for Visual Studio should pop up and all you need to do is just follow the simple steps. Install it wherever you like, it doesn't really matter. When it's done installing, you should reboot if it asks you to do it. The next thing you'll need is OGRE 3D itself. Go to ogre3d.org and click on download. The page offers a few ways to get OGRE. We are going to choose the download a pre-built SDK. On the next page you will need to select the right SDK for your IDE. We downloaded Visual Studio 2010 earlier, so that's the version of the SDK you're going to need. Click on the link and the download will start. Save the file anywhere you want and wait for it to finish downloading. Run the file. It is going to ask you for the destination folder. I recommend using a simple path as you will be using it in the next step. Now just click OK and wait for it to finish extracting the files. When it's finished, you will need to set an environment variable for OGRE. It will be used to tell your IDE where the OGRE files are located. In order to do this, you will need to run the command prompt. It is usually located under Accessories in the Start menu. Now type in the following command. Replace the second argument of the command with the location of your OGRE SDK. You can also copy it from the Windows Explorer if you are too lazy or just pick the long path. When you press enter, you should get a message saying that the environmental variable has been successfully added. The last thing you'll need is the OGRE application wizard. It adds an application project in the new projects menu in Visual Studio. While this isn't absolutely required, I recommend that you get it because it does a lot of stuff for you. Go to this website and navigate to the download section. Now choose the right application wizard executable. We'll need the one that's meant for Visual Studio 2010 Express, so click on that. Save the file wherever you want and when it's done downloading, just run it and proceed with the simple steps to install it. Okay, so now that we have everything we need to start programming using OGRE, we're going to check if everything is working properly. Start up Visual Studio. When it's done loading, click on New Project and choose the OGRE application from the C++ menu. You need to type in a name for the project and select a folder where the files are going to be stored. When you click OK, you should see the OGRE application wizard. Just click Next and on the second page it is going to ask you about the application type. Just select Standard Application and click on Finish. The OGRE application wizard just created a simple OGRE application for you. We are going to start it to see if everything is working fine. Press F5 or click on the green arrow on the top menu. This may take a while, so just be patient. If you get an error at this point, it means that you've done something wrong in the previous steps. If that's the case, then just go back in the video and check if you've done everything correctly. If the build has succeeded, you're going to see the OGRE configuration menu pop up. Here's where you can change the screen resolution and a few other things. Click on OK and wait for the application to load. After a while you should see a green OGRE head display in the rendering window. This means that you've done everything correctly and you can start using OGRE for your own projects. Also make sure to visit the OGRE wiki for many useful tutorials and articles which are going to help you start using OGRE in your applications. I hope this tutorial helped you get started. Thanks for watching and sorry for my English.